in. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Passes it to Finney-Smith. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Randall against Simmons. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Burks against Banks. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Bridges shot. Good.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Schroeder against Burks. There's the pass to Randall. Pass to McBride. 6 on the shot clock. The shot will not fall. Good defense by MP. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Randall passes to McBride. Here's Randall coming off 31 points last game. Over Simmons.
And don't sleep on Simmons defensively. Very skilled there as well. He just knows where to be and how to guard.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks out front. They're up by... Shot there on the floor for the Nets. It's the Nets now, down low. Here's Banks, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Alec Burks. Julius Randle is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz did some very solid work. He had 9 points and did a great job of finding his open teammates over and over again. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Great open look there. 11 points for MP.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Now, here's Burks. 11 points last game. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet out. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fires from the wing. It's sent back down by Simmons. Now Banks. He's got 11 to the inside. Outside for Simmons. From deep three-point territory. Another shot. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period
33.
on a high note.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nets lead by And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Thomas is out there with MP. And it's Simmons in at the 5 down low. So that's who Kevin Ollie starts the second half with. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Here's Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark year in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
The Nets making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Brunson against Banks. Brunson, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Showing off that athleticism, lobbing it Johnson's way. He'll go get it.
Knicks trail by 15. Brunson with it. 10 points for him. That one goes in. Brunson's got 12.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. So for the Nets, Walker's checked in for McCamp.
Substitutions on the court.
And here's MP for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, we've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Hartenstein in at center. They get it back. 4 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. Hartenstein's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for New York. Banks passes to Schroeder. MP deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson with some nice D. Knicks trail by 9. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Burks the pass to Anunoby. He goes up again, and it's good on the layup. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Schroeder dishes to Banks. 2 points. That one goes. And the Nets lead by 9.
You want to settle for something going away from the basket, aggressive with a finger roll.
Up top, Burks. Here's Hartenstein. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Banks. Back to Claxton. He dishes it to Banks. Shoots over Brunson. Another miss by MP.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Burks. Brooklyn with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Knicks, Randall's checked in for Hart. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Alec Burks. Nets leading by 10. Outside Banks to the inside. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a one-to-one ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. I just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
Brunson against Banks. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. One-on-one here. 16 feet away. Brunson with another miss. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Banks passes to Claxton. And he gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 12.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And the rejection by MP. Brunson with a clean look. They get the rebound. Hartenstein. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Nets leading by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
DiVincenzo knocking down shots like this is going to help everybody get the space they need.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Banks inside. Shoots over Brunson. Misses.